At the beginning of the story, we are shown a man named Jerry, who had been working for many years in a company that makes cornflakes. But at the same time, he was also a math genius. He could solve big, complex math problems in just seconds. Soon, the day of Jerry's retirement arrives. On the night of his retirement, his daughter and son gift him a boat so that he can go fishing to pass the time. But Jerry soon becomes frustrated with this new life, because he was used to working, and now he had nothing to do. Jerry goes to meet his accountant, who tells him that keeping money in the bank only gives a return of 2%. He advises Jerry to invest his money in the stock market. But Jerry does the calculations in his head and tells him that the stock market is very risky, which is why he cannot invest his retirement savings there. One day, Jerry goes to a store to drink coffee, where lottery tickets are also being sold. The store owner is explaining to a girl that when nobody wins the jackpot, that is, when nobody matches all 6 numbers, the $2 million jackpot amount is rolled down. This means that the players who match 5, 4, or even 3 numbers get paid a good amount of money. Jerry listens carefully. Later, he reads all the rules of the lottery and calculates them carefully. When he works out all the numbers, he discovers a loophole in the lottery that allows him to make a profit. He then goes to his accountant and says that he wants to buy lottery tickets with his money. The accountant is shocked, because just a few days earlier Jerry had refused to invest in the stock market due to its risks. Jerry explains that, in the lottery, the chance of matching 3 numbers out of 6 is 1 in 54, while the chance of matching 4 numbers is 1 in 1,500. If we buy $2,000 worth of lottery tickets, then when the roll down happens, there will be at least 1 ticket matching 4 numbers, which will give us $1,000. Along with that, there will be at least 36 tickets matching 3 numbers, which will give us $1,800, because when 3 numbers match, each ticket earns $50. So altogether, we will have $2,800, meaning we'll make an $800 profit. Jerry does exactly that. He buys $2,000 worth of lottery tickets. But when the numbers are drawn, he ends up losing $50. This makes him very upset, and he feels like he made a mistake. Slowly, however, he realizes that instead of buying just $2,000 worth of tickets, he needs to buy more. The more tickets he has, the greater his chances of winning. So, the following month, he takes all the money he has left from retirement savings, $8,000, and goes back to the store. He buys $8,000 worth of lottery tickets. When the lottery roll down happens, he sits in the store for hours, carefully calculating and writing down his numbers. When the final calculation is in front of him, he is stunned, because instead of $8,000, he now has $18,000, which means a profit of $10,000, far more than he had expected. He takes all the money home and hides it inside a popcorn tin, because he doesn't want to tell his wife that he had been buying lottery tickets. But eventually, his wife finds the money. At that point, he has no choice but to confess the truth, that he found a loophole in the lottery, and that's how he made the money. His wife, instead of being angry, decides to support him. The following month, they go once again to buy WinFall lottery tickets from the store. But when they reach there, they discover that the machine has been removed and replaced with another one, because that particular lottery is no longer being sold there. If they want to buy that lottery again, they'll have to travel to another state. Both of them drive to another state, where they find a store with a lottery machine. They tell the owner, "We want $16,000 worth of lottery tickets." The owner just stares at them and says, "It'll take me at least 8 hours to print that many tickets. I've got other work to do. If you really want that many tickets, you'll have to print them yourselves." So the two of them spend the next 8 hours printing lottery tickets. At night, they stay at a nearby motel, where they watch the lottery results on TV. In the morning, they check their numbers, and after deducting their initial money, they find they've made a $2,000 profit. They're overjoyed. Before heading home, Jerry's wife asks him, "Are we the only ones who know about this loophole?" Jerry hears this and begins to wonder. Meanwhile, at Harvard University, we're introduced to a student named Tyler. He, too, has figured out the lottery loophole. He tells his friends, "We need to gather as much money as possible. We can earn far more this way than we ever could through a job." His friends agree to support him. Back in Jerry's town, his wife reminds him, "When you first came to this little town, you said you wanted to do something for it, to see the people here move forward. If buying more tickets increases the chances of winning, why don't we involve others in the town so they can benefit too?" Jerry likes the idea. He goes to his accountant and sets up a corporation. Soon, some people join in, trusting Jerry completely. He explains to everyone, whoever invests money will receive profits based on the lottery winnings. With this, Jerry now has a much larger pool of funds. So, the next month, when the roll-down time comes, Jerry and his wife travel back to the same state where they had printed the tickets last time. They go to the same storekeeper and say, "This time we want $40,000 worth of tickets." The storekeeper replies, "It will take both day and night to print that many tickets. I can't keep my store open for that long." Jerry suggests, "Why don't you become our partner? You can invest with us and earn a good profit too." The storekeeper agrees. Now Jerry and his wife, along with the storekeeper, spend days and nights printing lottery tickets. Once again, they make a huge profit, and this makes the storekeeper happy as well. For the next several months, they continue earning profits in the same way. On the other side, at Harvard University, Tyler is shown making $50,000 in his very first attempt because he had strong funds. All his friends come from wealthy families, so he convinces them, "We should reinvest everything we've won into next month's lottery. We need even more funds." One of Tyler's friends then tells him, "Just like we know about this loophole, there's an old man in Michigan who knows about it too. He's made far more money than us." Tyler asks, "How do you know that?" The friend reveals, "I hacked the WinFall lottery company's website. From there I found out that there's another man who has already earned millions. He's printing all his tickets from the same store." They realize it must take that man several days to print so many tickets, meaning he's still around there. Tyler and his friend go to that very store, where Jerry is celebrating his wedding anniversary with his wife. Tyler interrupts them and says, "I know you've discovered the lottery loophole too. That's why I want you to invest all your money with us. You'll still get your profit." But what Tyler doesn't realize is that Jerry isn't doing this just for himself, he's doing it for his entire town. He wants to uplift the city and see its people grow. At the same time, he wants to give meaning to his retired life through this work. When Jerry rejects Tyler's offer, Tyler angrily leaves with his friend. Meanwhile, we are shown a news reporter whose editor tells her, "I want a good article about lottery tickets. There's a man in Michigan who bought lottery tickets and made millions of dollars. I want you to write a report about him." The reporter begins to investigate the case. All the people who had joined Jerry's corporation have become wealthy. They have plenty of money and are fulfilling their desires. Jerry's actions have brought happiness into many lives. Tyler returns once more to meet Jerry and says, "Invest your money with me or don't, I don't care. But next month, if you buy lottery tickets, I will hack the bank accounts and credit cards of you and everyone who buys tickets with you and transfer all their money away. My friends and I study at Harvard. If we can hack the lottery website, it won't take us long to hack bank websites too." Hearing this, Jerry becomes worried. He meets with all his partners and tells them that they cannot buy lottery tickets anymore because something on the lottery website has changed and they will not be able to win money. Saddened, he leaves. The storekeeper tells Jerry's son that a Harvard student named Tyler had come and frightened his father. Jerry's son goes to Jerry and says, "Everyone doubted your talent and never showed confidence in you, but today you proved yourself to everyone. You showed you're different and gave people hope to grow. You can't be scared of a college student. You should do this so people with you can also prosper." Encouraged, Jerry decides that he will buy lottery tickets once again. Tyler, who is fully confident Jerry will not buy tickets, has his friends print tickets from different stores across the city. He has bought a huge number of tickets, but one of his friends tells him that Jerry has printed tickets again, which makes Tyler furious, because Tyler knows that the more tickets are printed overall, the lower the probability of any one group's tickets winning, and thus the smaller Tyler's profit will be. So he resolves to ruin Jerry. They know that the WinFall company triggers a roll-down when $2 million worth of tickets have been sold. Because they hacked the company's website, they can see exactly how many dollars worth of tickets have been sold at any time. They decide that once $1 million worth of tickets have been sold, they will buy the remaining $1 million themselves, so the roll-down happens early and Jerry doesn't get a chance to buy tickets. To do this they need a lot of money, so Tyler goes to some of his father's friends, wealthy businessmen, and explains the scheme. They agree to fund it. When the site shows $1 million in tickets sold, Tyler and his partners buy the remaining tickets with their funds, preventing Jerry from getting a chance to buy. Jerry realizes Tyler must be behind this because Tyler had told him they had hacked the WinFall website. Jerry goes to Harvard, where Tyler and the friends who helped buy the tickets are gathered. There Jerry tells them that he doesn't do this for the money, he enjoys the work itself. Jerry admonishes them, "You all came here to study. Because of Tyler you're not focusing on your studies, you spend whole months thinking only about the lottery, printing tickets, and checking numbers. And if this whole system changes, what will become of you? Your parents sent you here to study, they had dreams for you, and you are ruining those dreams." With that, he walks away. Afterwards, Jerry goes to the head of the WinFall company and tells him that some students from Harvard have hacked the company website, which is how they can see when and how many tickets have been sold and intentionally trigger the roll down early. Jerry argues that everyone should get a fair chance to make money, so the company should make the ticket sales data available online for everyone. The company agrees, and the website data is released, meaning anyone can now see, in real time, how many tickets have been sold. When Tyler learns this, he is furious. He realizes it was Jerry who pushed for the change. The next month, when roll-down time arrives, Tyler goes to his friends for support, but this time no one joins him. Everyone wants to focus on their studies. Jerry's words had deeply impacted them, so they abandon the scheme. The reporter, examining the lottery data, discovers that alongside Jerry there was also a Harvard student named Tyler who won a lot of money. She goes to meet Jerry and learns that he didn't buy tickets only for himself but bought them for the entire town so everyone could profit. The story about Jerry and Tyler is printed on the front page, revealing how both had earned millions of dollars. The owners of the lottery company also realize that there is a loophole in their software, so they decide to fix the entire system as soon as possible. Now, when the next roll-down comes, Jerry and his wife go to print tickets, but when they reach the stores where Jerry and Tyler used to have tickets printed, they find that those machines and locations have been changed. The company canceled the licenses, meaning Jerry could no longer get lottery tickets printed there. At the same time, because of the newspaper story, Tyler's father found out about all his deeds. He came to the hostel, showed Tyler the newspaper, and said, "You've studied enough, now come home with me." He took Tyler away with him. Meanwhile, news aired on TV announcing that due to flaws in the WinFall company's system, many people had made huge profits. But now the entire software would be replaced. That very night would be the last roll down under the old system. However, Jerry and his wife couldn't buy tickets this time. Jerry sat sadly in his garden. His wife explained to their daughter that for Jerry, it wasn't just about making money, he needed work. He enjoyed it because it connected him with people and helped them profit. Just then, his accountant arrived in a new sports car, which he could afford thanks to Jerry, because he had invested with him. The accountant told Jerry that everyone was waiting for him. Jerry went with his wife, only to discover that all his friends had organized a party for him. His son was there too. The son told him, "This time you didn't buy tickets, but all of us together printed lottery tickets from every machine across the state." Then, a tractor arrived loaded with lottery tickets, meaning they had invested all their money. This meant they would profit by millions of dollars. Seeing this, Jerry became very happy, because once again he could do what he loved most, checking the lottery ticket numbers. This is the true story of Jerry's life. And the story ends here.